A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Mark, chapter 3, verses 20 to 21. Passage taken from the Message version of the Bible. Jesus came home and, as usual, a crowd gathered, so many making demands on him that there wasn't even time to eat. His friends heard what was going on and went to rescue him, by force if necessary. They suspected he was believing his own press. The Gospel of the Lord.
Reflections on the Gospel according to St. Mark chapter 3, verses 20 and 21. So radical was the novelty of the teachings of Jesus that not even his own family understood him. They thought that he was not mentally sound and therefore wanted to take him away. They were scared of what Jesus was doing in their little world. His family was worried, perhaps also because of religious reasons. Jesus' way of provoking the Pharisees and the teachers of the law could bring troubles to his family too. They had all the reasons to believe that Jesus had gone crazy. If not craziness, who would dare to question the age-old laws and traditions such as observing the Sabbath and fasting? It antagonized the religious leaders of the time. Which sensible person would dare to choose a tax collector along with a group of fishermen to be his close aides? When we read the passage now, we feel sorry for the family members of Jesus for not understanding Jesus and his new teachings. But today in the church, do we not claim to be the family of Jesus? We, the modern family of Jesus, has a lot in common with his original family in Nazareth. Like them, we too fail to understand him. When the Council of Vatican II was announced, many in the leadership of the Church believed that Pope St. John XXIII had gone crazy and fought with him to stop him from convening the council. Many cardinals, bishops, and leaders of the Church opposed the reforms suggested by the council. The family of Jesus still fails to understand the compassionate, merciful face of Jesus. When Pope Francis washed and kissed the feet of a few female prisoners on Holy Thursday in the early days of his papacy, or when he called for greater pastoral concern for the broken families, their children, and people of different sexual orientations, when he raised his concerns on the care for our common home and migrants and refugees, many labeled him as heretical. Some in this family of Jesus still consider him not the rightful Pope, or the Pope has gone crazy. We may have concrete examples in our own families and society where we live. Imagine how many of those aspirants to consecrated life have had to fight against the opposition from their parents and friends. Let us be sure about this. If you were never discouraged or criticized for your faith in Christ by people, it is an indication that your faith must be shallow. We know that Jesus looked at us first and called us to follow him. Our call is to remain faithful to his love and call. In our daily life, we also have moments of laziness, of tiredness, of feelings that we are away from God. It is good to look back, to remember the moments where we lived so close to the Lord and we were supported by his love.